Hi, I am Dee Love. Thank you for coming by. Welcome to the village. Okay, we are here to talk about season 13, episode 1 of Bridezillas. Bridezillas was great last night. Please drop down there and hit like, subscribe, and share if you care. I care. Listen, We TV gets a standing ovation from me. We TV did Black women proud last night. Listen, the new Bridezilla came on season 13, episode 1, but they had a woman on there by the name of Nakosha, and she was marrying a guy named Kenard. And let me tell y'all something, Nakosha had it going all the way on. Nakosha's hair was the perfect blonde, okay? Black ladies, I want y'all to go over there. You blonde wig wearers, go over there and look at her hair. That was perfect. That's how it's supposed to be. It ain't supposed to be this. It's not supposed to be Barbie blonde. Some of y'all be out of pocket. But her shit was on point. Nakosha is a hairstylist. She owns a hair salon and a nail salon. And she actually know what the hell she doing. Isn't that impressive? Because sometimes you see people and you're like, what the hell they got going on here? Because I know y'all love y'all some Kim Noble, but some of that, I'm like, what the hell going on? Her stylist did better hair than she did, but that's another show. Anyway, Bridezilla. Lonnie Love hosting it. Maybe she had something to do with the production this season. When I tell you it was it was like a whole new show. Because usually it's just total ratchetness and people are broke as hell and they really shouldn't be getting married in the first place. But this was a nice couple. Nakosha was on point. She had her bridesmaid team. Everybody got along well. Everybody looked beautiful. Big girls. Everybody's breast was in place. They called themselves the Big Titty City Committee. Okay. Yes, we were represented last night. She also has a motorcycle clique. They all ride motorbikes and they go out and they kick it and they have a good time. You know, they have little outfits and stuff like that. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it because she's very classy, elegant, well-spoken, nothing ghetto about her, nothing ratchet, just a nice Black woman like we all are. We need to see more of that on television. Like I said, if nobody else says it, I want to say to We TV, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We want to see more of that. It's about time. So Lonnie Love was the new host. That was great. You know, hi, Lonnie. Okay, so let's talk about the wedding. Nakosha's marrying Kenard. Kenard is bossy, and Kenard want to run every damn thing. Kenard's annoying. I hope they work out. I like them together, but we'll see what happens. Kenard didn't want any liquor, no smoking at the bachelorette party. He didn't want no strippers. I guess he wanted them to pray. Kenard, what do people do at bachelorette parties? He was like, I didn't have all that. Kenard, that's your business. Okay. You should have. Anyway. So he didn't want any men on the party bus. So Nakosha's best friend is this guy. I can't remember his name because he got on my damn nerves by the end. He had made me angry. Was it Mike? Annoying is what we're going to call him. Annoying. So he was on the bus. Him and Kenard get into a tussle. And he's supposed to be in the wedding too. So they don't like each other. Well, Kenard can't stand him, and I kind of see why. You know what I'm saying? After what transpired. So they get into it. They don't know if he's going to actually show up for the wedding the next day. Okay, that's that. So the night is going on. They kicking it. They partying. The ladies, they having a good time. Everybody looks fabulous. You know, I just liked how there was no beef. There was no animosity. Nakosha went out to get fitted for her dress, but she did find out that all her bridesmaids had been harassed in the seamstress because everybody wanted to change up their dress. Because Nakosha, aka Coco, had the nerve to want everybody to be conservative while she got all her business out. But it's her day, so that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be muted, bitch. I'm on blast. I'm being featured. All right, yeah. So she also had a dance outfit that was beautiful. It was a white lace jumpsuit. And it had like a belted train to go around it. I really loved that. That was really, really beautiful. But it was too small. She went there, sat down, and bust that shit wide open. But the lady ended up being able to fix it for her. But the lady was like, y'all are getting on my nerves. I don't know how I'm going to do all this. Nakosha wanted all this spectacular stuff. But what I appreciate her was everything was on point. I mean, everything, down to the Lincoln Navigators they rode, and they from New Orleans. It was beautiful. It was well done. And not one time did you hear her talking about, I got this, I'm bad, none of that, because what's understood doesn't need to be said. Okay. Represented us well. I really appreciated that. So anyway, after the little tussle on the bus, the next day, Mike, I think his name is, pain in the ass, he does come to the wedding. Don't y'all know, while they're up at the altar and they ask, does anyone here wish to, you know, disagree with the wedding or whatever? And he gonna make some noises or whatever, you know, a distraction, unnecessary. All the money she spent, I'm sure that she was recording all of this. Yeah. So he then, at the end, when they, you know, when they say, I do, he goes, are you sure? You sure? And she was like, she was pissed. And she said after that, she didn't speak to him for a while. And I wouldn't have either. Nakosha, let me tell you something. Leave him alone. Because that was a moment that you can't get back. And he didn't give a shit. He couldn't put his little feelings to the side and shut the hell up. That was inappropriate, out of line, disrespectful. Totally disrespectful. Like I said, the wedding was beautiful. Do yourselves a favor and Google it. Because the whole episode is on the internet. Yes, it should be on YouTube too. But if you put it in Google, it will come up. It was great. It was beautiful. We were well represented. Big girls, black women, blonde black women. Yes, we were well represented last night down to the Wii TV. Now get on down there and watch that. Because that was what's up. We need to see more of ourselves like that on television. Like I said, no arguing, no fighting. Nobody was broke. Everybody looked good. Like I said, big girls, everything was in place. What, you know, real talk. Very nice. Very well done. Yep. So on to the next, who else was on there? All right. So we have also, what's her name? Let me tell you something. Kenosha's friend he can't compare with bougie Stacey and Rusell. Okay, so we got another couple, Stacey and Rusell. Rusell, run. Do not marry that woman. Don't you marry her, Rusell. Don't you marry her. That woman is evil. That woman is crazy. That woman is trying to fulfill a fantasy. Her name is Bougie Stacey, y'all. Bougie Stacey. And that's what I hate about a bitch who, sorry, keeping a little too real with y'all. That's what I hate about people when they put labels on themselves. That's when you know shit ain't real. Because if anybody wanted to call themselves bougie, the queen, and all of that other stuff, it should have been Nakosha. Anyway, over here to Stacey. Bougie Stacey, who talking about she likes nice stuff. She's been dreaming of this wedding for 37 years. Men, when you hear that, you need to be careful. Because does the woman love you, or does the woman want to fulfill this fantasy that she's been having for the past 37 damn years? Anyway. So the wedding was supposed to be $40,000, and now they're up to about $100,000. Okay, she has a wedding planner, and his name is Daryl Moore. I was rolling because we have a Daryl Moore on YouTube too. Yeah, so his name is Daryl Moore. So Daryl said that she's being ridiculous. But here's what I want to know: if you spending damn near $100,000 on the wedding, how do you not have your food secured? So apparently they don't have a caterer. She wants a painter at the wedding to paint while the wedding is going on. Right. Again, you don't have food lined up, but you have a painter. You tripping over a painter. If your wedding budget is $100,000, your food budget and alcohol budget is probably like $44,000. Right. Because hell, the flower budget is about 26. Like when you getting into them numbers, like, what are you talking about? So you got all that money, like I said, but you don't have your food on lockdown. How bougie are you? Some of you bitches think you're bougie and you're not. Y'all think because you go to the nail salon every 2 weeks or so, that makes you bougie. It really doesn't. Stacey looked like she hadn't been to a hairdresser and God knows how long. First of all, yeah, that ponytail is nice, but I believe that grown women should go get their goddamn hair done. Especially when you work. Go to fucking hairdresser. Roller set, something. I don't know. A haircut. Go get your hair done. You're out of pocket. I don't want to hear shit about bougie and you ain't getting your hair done. You out of pocket. Y'all might be like, why are you going hard on Stacey? Stacey's evil. That's why. Anyway, Rusell, run. Run. Don't do it. Don't do it, Rusell. Rusell, did I see you on the first 48? Rusell is a detective. And I swear he looked just like the dude from the first 48. I pulled up some pictures, but none of them were him. But he's very familiar looking. I've seen him somewhere else on another show probably. Anyway. So, this bougie girl, Stacey pain in the ass, had a best maid. What is it? Not the best maid. What the fuck am I calling her? Bridesmaids, matron of honor. And she Nice girl said that she spent her mommy makeover money on this damn wedding for this girl, and she acting a fool. She's sick of her, and when it's over, she getting her new best friend. First of all, she made them pay $500 for some weaves, and I'm gonna say those weaves was laid to the God. Nice weaves. Whoever did that weave, to you too. Again, another nice representation of black women. Stacey got on my damn nerves. Don't get me wrong, but Stacey's a successful black woman who got all her own shit. She ain't a baby mama. None of that. And neither was Nakosha. Boom. So, and they're marrying nice men as well with jobs and careers, which is another plus. Right. Anyway, so, you know, I'm going to say this about Stacey because, like, as y'all can tell, Stacey got up under my damn skin last night, okay? And, Rusell, the reason why I'm telling you not to marry her, and all people, listen to this and listen closely. Pay attention to how people treat other people. She was so rude and nasty. They went to get facials. First of all, she was being nasty to him. She was threatening him. She was getting in his face talking about how she would hurt the world. Well, that's Rusell. She talked that shit to. She also did it to Daryl Moore, the wedding planner. She was like, do you know I could ruin you? And then she jumped up and her chair flew back. Stacey's nuts. Daryl, yeah, she nuts. She probably done already beat you up. But Rusell, that if you already did it, get it or no. Don't marry that girl. She's out of her mind. She's someone that will murder you for the insurance money. Right. Crazy. She just want to get married to fulfill her fantasy. She a damn about him because all she was worried about was the wedding. And again, Stacey, bougie Stacey, I asked you, how is it that you're spending $100,000 for a wedding and you don't have, where's the caterer? What the fuck are you talking about? That's one of, you know, the place, the location and the food is some of the first shit you secure when you get married. Okay. Where's your stuff? The wedding dress? Where are all these things? Huh? Stacey, you tripping. Stop calling yourself bougie, okay? You're not. You're looking a little dusty right now. Your attitude makes me... You are horrible. You are a horrible person. You need to work on yourself before you marry anybody. Rusell, I feel bad for you if you crossed and jumped the broom with that psychopath because she's fucking nuts. I know it seemed harsh, but don't judge me until you see her in action yourself. Go watch. Trust me. Go watch. Go watch and come tell me what you saw. All right. Deuces. Y'all know I ain't mean like that. I'm really not. But I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all all the time. And Stacey needs to do better. Stacey, that wasn't a good representation of you. Stacey, you was giving me David Adefeces tease. Okay? It was all about you. Y'all better start recognizing crazy when y'all see that shit. Deuces.